representative said that Israeli occupation was using humanitarian aid as a weapon of war while people in Gaza were facing starvation. The ICJ was tasked in December to form an advisory opinion on the Israeli occupation obligations to facilitate
Welcome back, dear viewers, and you're still watching The Breakfast Show on Now TV International. And as we said earlier, we shall be talking about the National Initiative for Smart Green Projects, which is the pioneering Egyptian program that is launched under the auspices of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. And this initiative actually aims at to integrate digital innovation with environmental stability, aligning with Egypt's Vision 2030 and its commitment to the Sustainable Development Goals. And to shed more light on this issue, we're most delighted to be joined over the phone by Dr. Reem Bedeir, the Associate Professor at Graceland University in the USA. Good morning, Dr. Reem.
Good morning to you, ma'am, and good morning to your esteemed audience.
Good morning to you. We're very happy to have you with us and talking about this initiative of great importance, of course, because Egypt has been exerting its utmost effort to shift to green energy projects and to reach the Sustainable Development Goals. So can you first start by telling us about this initiative, please?
Indeed. The National Initiative for Smart Green Projects is an ambitious initiative launched by the Egyptian government to champion initiative solutions that addresses the environmental issues by integrating smart technologies and sustainable principles. In fact, this initiative encouraged the local communities to actively participate in tackling climate change and advancing the country commitment to be eco-friendly and participate in eco-friendly practice. It's actually a crucial step towards fostering collaboration among stakeholders and driving forward Egypt's vision for a greener future. On a board level, initiatives like this highlight the importance of blending technological initiatives with environmental aspects. They underscore how nations can address collectively creative and responsibility to meet global sustainability goals. Projects like these set benchmarks for other countries to highlight and amplify the importance of grassroots involvement in addressing the eco and environmental climate-related concerns.
Yes, of course, I completely agree with you. And can you also tell us more about the main goals and the targets for this initiative? As you know that we've been trying to do more in this field and sustain more goals in the green projects so far. So can you tell us the main goals and targets for this initiative, please?
Absolutely. The National Initiative for Smart Green Projects is designed to promote sustainable development through a smart and green projects, which focus on creating a greener economy, reducing carbon dioxide emissions, and empowering the communities to address the environmental concerns. This initiative aims to tackle all these problems by innovative ideas and facilitating the implementation of projects that align with climate actions and resource efficiency. More broadly, the goals of such initiatives extend to raising the awareness about sustainability challenges and fostering a cultural shift towards long-term environmental responsibility. They also play a significant role in educating the public and encouraging individuals, businessmen, and communities to actively contribute to preserving the planet for future generations.
Yes, actually, we want to know what is meant by intelligence green projects, how is it different from other projects in the use of technology? And it's very important to actually use technology in each and every aspect or each and every sector of the projects that we're actually doing right now. You know, the importance of technology and the fast-growing pace of technology as well. So what is meant by intelligence green projects?
Of course, intelligent green projects refer to solutions that combine cutting-edge technologies like artificial intelligence, the word of mouth, and also renewable energy systems, which works with sustainable practice. These projects actually address issues such as waste management, resource conservation, and energy optimization, which we can work through smart data-driven approaches that enhance their impact and efficiency. Generally speaking, these projects represent a future-oriented perspective on tackling environmental challenges. By utilizing advanced technology, they use the way of sustainable urban planning, smart agriculture, and energy-efficient systems. Their adoption worldwide demonstrates the synergies between human innovation and the planet's well-being.
Allow me to ask you also, who's responsible for executing this initiative?
Of course, the execution of this initiative involves the Egyptian government working with a partnership with the local authorities, private sector, civil society, academic institutions. This collaboration framework ensures that the initiative benefits from diverse experts, resources, and perspectives, while addressing regional and national sustainable objectives. More generally speaking, the responsibility for successful green initiatives often rests on a partnership between public and private sectors. Such collaboration pools the resources, the knowledge, the influence, fostering innovation and creating holistic solutions that meet environmental, social, and economic global efficiently.
Do we have a specific criteria that the projects that go with this initiative are being evaluated based on them?
Of course, the projects under these initiatives are evaluated based on several key criteria, including their environmental impact, feasibility, and also alignment with the sustainability goals. Emphasis is placed on innovation and the integration of smart technology, as I said, and their potential to create measurable environmental benefits. Evaluation criteria for such initiatives must ensure a balanced approach between creativity and practical implementation in the field. They should emphasize long-term environmental sustainability, community engagement, and the ability to serve as a model for the replication in different contexts or regions all over Egypt.
Yes, actually, one of the main goals or objectives for this initiative is to encourage collaboration between the public and the private sectors. So how can we achieve this?
Of course, the public sectors and the private sectors work together to achieve these initiatives. For example, the private sector and civil society contribute significantly by offering funds, experience, logistics support to green projects. We also play a key role in raising the awareness and mobilizing communities to engage with and adopt sustainable practices. Their involvement demonstrates the importance of multi-stakeholders, as we can see, approaches to environmental initiatives, combining resources, experience across the two sectors from private sector and public sector, fosters the innovation, promotes inclusively, and maximize the impact of sustainable efforts.
When can we see the results or the outcomes of this initiative?
Actually, initiatives like these, which based on a technology, usually when we talk about green economy or green projects, it takes time to be green. But when we are using technology, artificial intelligence, and all these cutting-edge technology and applying this kind of green projects, in my point of view, it will not really take long as we used to have with the only green projects, because we know that we used to using the normal way of applying or protecting our environment, and when we decide to move to be green, and nowadays with using these technologies of AI technologies and cutting-edge technologies, I think it will be, the time frame will be quite shorter, and the results will be significantly seen in all sectors and all aspects of the Egyptian citizens and all over Egypt, I mean.
Yes, of course. And talking about technology, as you just mentioned, how actually would you imagine, or how would you think this initiative could boost the digital transformation and also the sustainable development in Egypt?
Of course, this initiative provides various forms of support, including money awards, technical experts, and connection to the global network and investors in Egypt. With the training workshops and mentorship programs, further enhance the capacity of these project teams to implement their ideas effectively all over Egypt. Providing support to the green project is essential in collaborating with the innovative and ensuring their long-term sustainability. Such support enables projects to expand their and reach and create meaningful impact and inspire others to adopt similar approaches all over Egypt, all the sectors, and with different level of education or income or different type of activity.
Yes, actually organizing this initiative is very hard, and making sure and ensuring that each governorate aligns with this initiative is also another challenge. What do you think, what about the role of the different governorates in organizing the initiative on the national level?
In fact, governorates are the instruments in identifying and supporting local projects that align with these initiative goals. They also ensure the grassroots level engagement by organizing capacity, building workshops, and fostering partnerships to bring the project to the light. The involvement of regional authorities in such initiatives from different governorates all over Egypt ensures their relevance and impact at a local level. It demonstrates how decentralization, which I always encourage people to work with the decentralization system, which can empower the community, promote the working individually, and ensure tailored approach to tackling environmental and climate-related change and the challenges. And when I said that work individually, I didn't mean it by individuals as someone by his self. No, I mean individually on the level of the governorate, where don't really need to depend on the capital or to take the approach of centralization. We wait just to see what is happening on the center, which I mean the capital, Cairo. No, we can work, and because each governorate all over Egypt has its identity, has its resources, has its challenges, and different type of ways, so different solutions or idea to tackle such a problem. So I recall with the approach of decentralization, which can at the end empower the communities and promote the inclusively and ensure tailored approach to tackle in the environmental and climate-related change, which I don't really support one size fits all.
Actually, this initiative is getting a high support and a very high support, and is very popular since it's aligning with Egypt's vision of 2030. So, how do you see this initiative when it comes to achieving the goals of Egypt 2030 vision?
Of course, these initiatives align closely with the Egypt Vision 2030 by promoting sustainable development. We know the Egypt 2030 vision has three aspects. One of the significant and important aspects is the environmental aspect. So these initiatives improving the quality of life, promoting the sustainable development, and tackling climate-related challenges, which is reflected on the Egypt's strategic priorities in building resilience, green economy, and support future generations. Initiatives like these reinforce the global importance of long-term planning and sustainability. They act as a team for change, demonstrating how vision frameworks can guide nations in addressing both immediate challenges and ensuring a sustainable future for all Egyptian citizens.
Yes, also one of the key things about Egypt's vision of 2030 is working on projects to support the climate change and to support the climate change crisis. So how do you think this initiative would actually, when it comes to combating climate change and climate crisis, how do you see this initiative falls?
Of course, the initiative directly addresses the climate change by fostering projects that reduce greenhouse gas emissions and also carbon dioxide emissions, improve resource efficiency, and promote renewable energy adoption. These efforts contribute to both mitigating and adapting and ensuring resilience to climate-related risks. Combating climate change requires concentrated effort at all levels, local, national, global. So when we are talking today about this initiative, this emphasizes the end on the need for practical and feasible solutions and collective responsibility of the government, businessmen, citizens, and the saving guard of this planet. As always I say, this planet is not for us only, for generations ahead and for our grandchildren and their grandchildren and so on.
Yes, actually for this project or for this initiative to succeed, it surely needs the government support. So how do you see the government supporting this initiative?
Of course, the government supporting has different aspects, like, for example, we can see the support from the scientific institutions and universities. Scientific institutions and universities can engage by conducting the research, developing and advanced technologies that we are going to use, and providing training programs that equip the individuals with the skills needed for green innovation. Their involvement, in fact, bridges the gap between academic knowledge and real-world applications. So the collaboration between academia, industry, government is essential for driving progress, which enables the exchange of ideas, resources, experience, fostering a culture of innovation that benefits society and the environment alike.
Yes, actually talking about this initiative and how successful it is, that it's gaining a lot of recognition. We have 18 winning projects that were announced in a ceremony that was attended by the Prime Minister and other dignitaries as well. So can you tell us more about this ceremony or the success of these projects?
Absolutely. Winning projects receive a continued support through extended funding opportunities from the government, a strategic partnership with the private sector, and mentorship programs which at the end ensures that projects can expand, scale, and maintain their contribution to sustainability beyond that competition. It's not only stop at the competition. Ensuring the sustainability of a green initiative is critical for creating lasting environmental benefits. Such efforts underscore the importance of long-term planning and investment and fostering initiatives and innovation and addressing global challenges. We can see the vast winning projects have included eco-friendly agriculture systems, innovation waste management programs, and renewable energy integration initiatives. Many of these projects have served as a model for a similar effort in other regions.
Yes.
And also we can take it as a benchmark for these competitions this
Yes,
year.
of course.
So showcasing successful examples highlights the power of initiatives and the collaboration in addressing sustainability challenges
and achieving the SDG goals. Also, Dr. Reem Bedeir, Associate Professor at the Graceland University in the USA, thank you so much for your valuable insights and information regarding this initiative. Dear viewers, a short break and we'll be right back.